Mr. Montgomery, my name is Daniel Harris. I'm the business manager. May I join you?
Sure, yes, sir.
Mr. Montgomery, I have three responsibilities here. First is to complete and review your paperwork. Second is to assist you in your funding needs. And finally, to get you underway as quickly as possible. May I begin?
Yes, sir.
For titling purposes, is this the way you would like your name to appear on the title? Alex Montgomery, that's ALEXMONTGOMERY.
Yes,
And is this the correct address? 153 Main Avenue, Jacksonville, Florida, 32207.
yes, sir.
I see you're purchasing a 2018 Toyota Sequoia beige, miles of 10. How long do you plan on keeping the vehicle?
5 years,
How many miles a year will you be driving?
15,000.
Where do you have your maintenance done?
Here at the dealership.
And how often do you do the maintenance?
Oh, every 5,000 miles?
So maintenance is important to you.
Oh, yes.
I show you have a payoff of $9,035. Did you verify this or did the salesperson?
I do.
Did you have any service or maintenance contracts that needed to be canceled on the trade?
No, I do not.
Is this correct insurance information, Mr. Montgomery? JMFE Insurance Company?
Yes, it is.
Have you contacted your agent? Do you have full coverage?
I have contacted the agent, Daniel, and I do have full coverage, yeah.
Okay. What's your deductible?
It is $500.
Mr. Montgomery, these are the figures that you've agreed to. You have a down payment of $10,000, which brings you right here as your unpaid balance. The next questions I have for you pertain to your credit. Do you feel comfortable here, or would you feel more comfortable in the business office?
Here's fine.
Before I go over your credit application, did you fill this out or did the salesperson?
I did.
I see your vice president, Summit Corporation, annual income of $285,000. Is that before or after taxes?
That is before taxes.
Do you have any other sources of income?
No, I do not.
Before we review your credit report, would you say you have good credit, bad credit, or somewhere in between?
I think it's pretty good.
Looks like I have enough information to get your paperwork started. If you give me 10 to 15 minutes, I'll be back with you and get you on your way as soon as possible.
Okay.
Mr. Montgomery, I see you were quoted a payment of $627. I want you to know that you can take delivery of the vehicle today at that payment with approved credit. Based on the information that you shared with me earlier, there are many options available. May I begin?
Yeah.
Mr. Montgomery, these are the figures you've agreed to. This is your APR. By choosing our preferred option, you'll receive the vehicle protection package, 5 years, 75,000 miles. You told me you'd be keeping the vehicle for 5 years and driving 15,000 miles per year. This is our platinum mechanical breakdown coverage. It covers parts and labor due to the failure of a covered component and is zero deductible. Our car care package will take care of your service. It's a 3-year, 35,000 mile plan. We'll take care of your oil changes every 5,000 miles, and it includes lube, oil filter, a 15-point vehicle inspection, and value-added coupons. Also, our total loss protection, or GAP. GAP may waive the balance of your loan if your vehicle should be in a total loss situation, and the insurance company fails to pay the the balance of your finance contract. Our road hazard tire and wheel is a deluxe unlimited miles plan. It helps pay for the repairs or replacement of your wheels and tires should they be damaged by a covered road hazard. It has a lifetime payout of $5,000. The Ding Shield, this keeps your vehicle in like new condition, repairs those dents and dings the size of a credit card that do not require sanding, painting, or bonding. These are your payment options. We do recommend that you review your service contract for additional benefits, coverages, and inclusions. Do you have any questions about the preferred option before I move on to the value?
No, sir.
By choosing the value option, you will receive all the same coverages as the preferred. However, you will forfeit the Ding Shield, which means if you have those dings and dents in your vehicle, you will be responsible for repairs. These are your payment options. By choosing the basic, you will receive all the same coverages as the value option. However, you will forfeit that road hazard. So if you should hit a pothole and damage your wheel or tire, you will be responsible for the out-of-pocket there. These are your payment options. And by selecting the economy, you'll receive all the same coverages as the basic. However, you will forfeit that gap. So in the event of a total loss, you would be responsible for the balance if your insurance company did not pay the full balance of the contract. These are your payment options. Do you have any questions about these options before I ask you to select one, Mr. Montgomery?
No, sir.
Mr. Montgomery, please select the option that best suits you.
Daniel, I think I'm just gonna go with the base payment right now.
Okay, no problem. Give me just a minute to get your paperwork going, and we'll get you out of here as quickly as possible, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Montgomery, if you don't mind me asking, what was it about the economy option that you didn't like?
Well, you know, I'm just not in my budget.
I understand. It's hard to see the value in something. It's hard to justify the cost in something if you don't see the value. If you don't mind, Mr. Montgomery, can I ask you a few questions to see if this would be cost effective for you?
Sure.
Now the vehicle protection plan's at $2,000. It's a 5-year plan. If you don't mind, take my calculator, and I want you to divide 2,000 by the 5 years. What do you come up with?
400.
Okay. So $400 a year. Now I want you to divide that by 12 months. What do you come up with?
33.31.
Okay. So $33 a month. And let's divide that by 30 days in a month. What do you come up with?
So $1.11.
Mr. Montgomery, wouldn't you agree that for the value of this plan is worth $1.11 a day?
Yeah, Daniel, but you know, it's a Honda. It's a quality car.
I understand. And again, it's hard to justify the cost if you don't see the value in something. Do you watch NASCAR, Mr. Montgomery?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. How much do you think one of those cars cost?
Oh, I don't know. I'd say about maybe $500,000 or more.
You're exactly right, Mr. Montgomery. And on those $300,000 cars, how skilled do you think those technicians are to put them together?
You know, they gotta be pretty sharp.
They are, you're right, some of the best in the world. And what kind of parts availability do you think, the quality of the parts for those cars?
I'm sure they got, you know, the best parts available.
So with a nearly $500,000 car put together by the best technicians in the world with the best quality parts available, driven by highly trained professional drivers. Other than crashes, what do you think the leading cause of those cars not finishing the race are?
I guess mechanical malfunctions.
You're absolutely right. And if those cars can break, don't you think it's possible for you that yours could break?
Well, you got a point there, Daniel.
I absolutely agree. Would you like the 5,000, 60,000? Would you like the 5-year plan cover 60,000 miles, or the 6-year, which will cover you up to 100,000 miles?
Yeah, let's keep it at 575.
Okay. Please circle your payment and let me get your